So let's go back to that night, and of course I gotta bring it up, but September 21st, 2016. Where was you at when you got the news that Shawty Low, your father, had passed away?
I was actually in jail at the time. So I was in jail, and I had just talked to him the day before. I was supposed to be home that month of September, but I had just talked to him the day before because his dad, my granddad, had just passed 2 weeks prior to him passing. So me just talking to him on the phone, trying to keep him, up and going, uplifted, lifted, and giving him positive words. And then I got the news around about 5 in the morning. One of the guys who was locked up with me, he came to my room door, and or whatever, and he owed me 2 months of commissary. So and that was a Wednesday, and our store call usually come on Wednesday. So I was thinking he was coming to the door to me, like, and either that or either to tell me that he ain't got it or whatever the case may be. So he came to the door, and he was just like, "Lo, I don't know how you don't take this, but your dad passed, bro." I'm like, "He passed?" I'm like, "Bro, man, get the fuck on, bro." So then my other partner, he came to the door with a cell phone. So when he did that, that kind of just let me know, like, man, oh shit,
right.
He might be right. So when I called, and my dad, it said, picked up my dad mom's phone. So my grandmother, his ex, was at her house, and she picked up the phone, and that basically just let me know, like, yeah, man, yeah. So it was just a moment where it was like a lot of disbelief, like, and like people. I mean, it hurt me, but I was more angry than hurt, because like, damn shit, because I had just lost my mom a year prior. My mom passed July 26, 2015, in a car accident, the same way as my dad. So shit, it was just like, damn, like he was the last thing that I had, well, that I felt like I had, and I was just like, damn, that was the last thing, and now he gone. Like, shit, like, I was just more mad than anything, and not at him, but just at the fact that he's gone, and that was the last thing that I felt like I had, or the last person that I felt like I had my corner.
Brother, that shit sound like a tragic 2 years, a tragic year.
Yeah.
Feel me? So my condolences, my nigga, because you're a strong brother, man. You out here moving. So you got that news, and what happens then? Do you get out of jail in time to actually go to the funeral? Pay your respect, things of sort?
Nah, they actually didn't let me go to the funeral because they said that it was a high profile case, or whatever the case may be, and a lot of people was gonna be there, and they want me to try to escape, or something happened. They got to watch over me and try to protect everybody. You know how they're just trying to
bullshit.
And shit.
So they ain't even let you out. When? All right. So you watching basically with the rest of us as far as what's going on. You feel me? I know how it is, and I'm jail and certain things. Y'all got TVs and so it. And like you said, it was a high profile situation. So all of that shit was documented, and news was playing certain shit, and especially if he was locked up in Atlanta prison, you feel me, that they definitely showing it there. So you feel me? I think one of the dopest things I've seen, Shawty Low was leaving the Blue Flame that night when the whole incident happened. And and again, if you listen to anything from him, you know that was his motherfucking spot. Any interviews you watch, all that shit, you know that was his fucking spot. So yo left there, they had the accident, you feel me, the untimely passing. But what I felt real dope was the funeral procession went back to the Blue Flame with the casket. Is that was real?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yo, that was some. Did they just stop in the parking lot? How's that shit? Because we ain't got a lot of clips of that. That's some homegrown footage that a nigga gonna probably release about 15 years. But we don't have a lot of footage for that type of stuff. So what did they do? They just pulled it through the parking lot and let niggas rock out, or they asked like what happened that you know of? I know you speaking from what you heard and shit too.
Yeah. I was gonna say from my understanding, they just pulled up. I don't think that they took the casket out and took it in flame, but they had his music playing, and you know, and people could just walk up, you know, just say they last goodbyes or whatever the case may be, and just turn up for them, you know, have fun, you know. Strippers came out and danced and stuff, and they did this and that, and you know, like, bro, he was like, you know, just think about it. You can't ask to go out no better way. You know what I mean? Like,
they say that's what he liked.
Yeah.
They say that's what he liked.
So yeah,
I heard
man.
this one story. He said he took his mother to the Blue Flame. Did you ever hear that story, like, personally?
Oh yeah, and she I just took her to KLD with me.
Oh shit.
If you go on my Instagram right now, you gonna see her like at KLD with me. Like
shit, turning up.
Yeah. My grandma, and like, she a triple OG, man. Hey,
that's
real gang.
It is.
Real hood, like, bro, she lit, she fun, and she is the life of the party, man. So wherever she go, she gonna have her good time, you know, and she fit in. Like, people respect her and everything she got going on. So, you know, it ain't like I'm bringing my grandma and everybody like, man, oh, the hell is this old lady in the club? Like,
they know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Mrs. Ello.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's real shit. So speaking of that, I want you to give me the illest or one of those memories that the world will never know. Because again, these is your personal shit, and I don't want you to give me your personal bank, because those are yours to go with for as long as you. But give us an LO memory with you and him, man. That just some funny ass shit, man. Because the world wants to know those memories and remember him in that way, because it's a lot of them. Every nigga I hear talk about him got some crazy ass LO memories, man. So I need one from one of the illest fucking people and closest people to him. What's the ill memory of Shawty Low in you?
Okay. It was one time. We had went out of town, and I think we were in if I'm not mistaken, we was either in North Carolina or South Carolina, and he had just did a show. So, you know, we got females and stuff, and we stopped at the gas station and stuff to grab, you know, little drinks and condoms and stuff. And, you know, so you know, we went up to the counter, and he bought only one condom. So I was asking him, like, hey, Dad, you think that's gonna be enough for everybody? and man, he looked at me and like he died laughing because you like at that time, I think I was like 17, 18. So I'm like, hey, like, shit, we gonna need more than that. Like, shit, I'm gonna need one. Shit, we're going on. Shit.
Hey. You on your own.
Yeah, I'm talking about, he just thinking about him. Like, he don't bought one. I'm trying to tell, no, I don't know about everybody else, but I know I need one. I mean, what's going on?
Yo, that's dope. Yo, that's dope. It sounds like he put some great motherfucking memories in your life. You feel me? Even just the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you carry yourself. Like, it sounds like he put some great memories in your life. What was it like being out on tour and shit? Like, you just now spoke of being at the show. So you 16, 17, and you fucking with a not only a mega superstar, you fucking with a real gangster. So it's right. Like, you feel me? So I'm gonna tell you how I see it as a father. I see it as I ain't gonna stop you from drinking. You go ahead and drink yourself, and I'm gonna just laugh at you the next morning and let you learn your own lesson. But tell me if that's how it was. What was it? Was it like, no, put that down, son? No, don't smoke. No, son. What was it like?
Nah, so basically, I really didn't start smoking until I went to college, and I went to college in California. So that weed over there is legal and stuff. So boom. So once I came back from college and stuff, and he found out that I smoked, he was just like, okay, like So once we were going out of town and stuff, so I smoked with him or sit with him, and I ain't get all crazy turned up with him because that ain't me. But I just wanted to be lit and just feel good and kick it. So we just used to do that together, smoke together, drink together, just kick it. Like my dad was like my best friend, my brother, my partner, just my mentor, a leader, just everything you could want out of somebody or want out of life from different people. He was all that in one. So I didn't have to go nowhere to ask somebody from advice or ask this person this question, that question. It's like he knew everything. Shit. But he been through enough in life to be able to shed wisdom on any situation. And 9 times out of 10, he was always right. He was always right. I really can't name a time where he was just wrong. Really ever, because he always had the answers.
That's serious. That's serious, man. Fuck, R.I.P. Shawty Low. That's. Well, I still hear niggas from out there, you feel me, born homes and shit like that, saying that it just took a loss, man. It put a big loss on just the community, the feeling in Atlanta and all of that shit. Like, you feel me? Like I heard Fabo talking about it. Fabo was talking about how like, he put such a void, and it ain't even about filling a void because it's impossible. But it's just a different feeling. But I want to know something that's been on me. That motherfucking necklace you got on right now. And for all the listeners, you feel me, that they ain't watching the video, you should log on to the motherfucking YouTube and make sure you watch the video too, so you can see Shawty Low Jr. out here rocking that motherfucking D4L necklace just like his daddy used to rock. But we all seen the pictures of the funeral with the homie had his D4L chain on. So did you get one made just like it, or how what's that situation?
His sister, which is my aunt, she took it off him. And this is it. This is what he had on.
Official one.
Yeah.
Damn. And I'm gonna tell you why that shit spoke out to me so much. Yo, he might have been one of the first niggas to rock a piece that motherfucking big. Like that he might have been the first. I'm trying to think back. You feel me? We started getting the Laffy Taffy and shit like that. What, like 04? I don't think we seen a piece that big at that time, yo.
Mm-hmm.
So you got the official D4L necklace.
Original. This is it. This is what he had. This the chain he had on, and this the watch he had on. So I got the chain and the watch.
How the fuck you do that with 29,000 siblings?
Shit. Honestly,
you fight the best.
Huh?
You fight the best.
Yeah, but it didn't have to come down to that because my aunt had it, and she was gonna keep it for herself because she was gonna keep it as a memory for her because but back then when my dad was doing what he was doing, she was his right hand man. He was the muscle. He was the muscle, and she was the brains. So they is like it was a team. So that was his personal person in the world. Or he'll come to her. They talk. They plan to do stuff together, and they just did everything together. So she was gonna keep that, but I don't know what made her just give it to me one day. I came to her house one day and she was just staring at me, and she just looked at me and she turned her head to the side. She turned her head the other way. She did it again. And she walked upstairs. She came back down. She gave it to me. And she gave me the chain and the watch. I don't know what she seen in me back then, because I think that was like 2017. Yeah. So I don't know what she seen in me then, but shit, it's paying off now.
It's crazy because yeah, it is. It's crazy because she's seen that, you feel me? And here we are in 2021, and Shawty Low Jr. is dropping music. He dropping. Right. He. That's the throne. She passed you the throne before I think you even knew. That's some slick shit. Like, you feel me? And that's some shit that y'all, if y'all ain't talked already, that's probably some shit. Man, y'all gonna have to give me my motherfucking production credits for this shit though. Y'all gonna have to do a video, my nigga, with her giving you that motherfucking crown. She had a big cigar in her motherfucking mouth. Y'all on some Boss Mob type shit, taking the motherfucking necklace off, putting that bitch on your neck. You feel me? On some old Gotti, John Gotti type, just ill ass shit, because that's an ill ass concept. The fact that Shawty Low Jr., and for the listeners that don't know, is I ain't just bring him on here because that's Shawty Low's son. We brought him on here because he's also making big motherfucking moves with his own music right now. He's carrying the torch on, and he's putting on for Bowen Holmes. He's putting on for Atlanta, and most of all, he's putting on for his father. So that's one of the reasons. And for you to have the official D4L chain, that's big, man. You about to let that legacy, you pushing that legacy even further.